Polygon has not been around very long. But if you've paid attention, you know it promises more than most other cryptocurrencies can right now. Today's Polygon crypto price prediction makes that clear. Let me explain. Often, when you go to buy anything at a brick-and-mortar store, you slide your card through a card reader made by NCR Corp, formerly known as National Cash Register. Sometimes, you might ask the cashier if their store takes Bitcoin. This can be hit or miss, most often a miss. After all, who wants to trade Bitcoin if you have to wait a half hour for the blockchain confirmation? One of the biggest thorns in cryptocurrencies' side has been the slow adoption. Transactions take a while, governments are not so hot on it, and banks have mixed feelings. You need to look no further than recent events to see why Bitcoin lost about half its peak value. The crypto recently came under fire by lawmakers not being so eco-friendly. China has begun to crack down on cryptocurrency, and who knows what Elon Musk will tweet next. But all of this can be good news for coins that are the real deal. In fact, Polygon has climbed 1,000% since the start of the year while other tokens circle the drain. Why? Due to being one of the most ecological friendly cryptocurrencies out there. And Polygon is one of the greatest examples of crypto adoption to date. That's why the outlook is so hopeful for Polygon over the next 5 years. Polygon price prediction for 2021. While Bitcoin appears to have fallen about 40% in 2021, the altcoins have followed. Well, all except for Polygon. Polygon is a top performer this year, soaring from 3 cents to over $2.50 in a matter of weeks. The fact that the stock moves counter to the broader crypto market is a good sign for the coin. But that is just the tip of the iceberg, which is why many Polygon crypto price predictions are so bullish. As you can see, Reddit provides the top prediction, aiming at $10. This was the subject of a mass vote that took place on the social media site. Considering how Reddit has moved stocks in the last year, the Reddit vote could say more than just any analyst projection. Of course, what makes Polygon different from a Reddit stock is that it potentially has more to offer than simply the hype factor. Despite the fact that Ethereum 2.0 is coming, the token's growth will depend on similar partnerships developing in the future. And it's not unrealistic when you really consider what Polygon actually does. This is not your ordinary token. Matic is an ERC20 token native to Polygon, which is a Layer 2 scaling solution. Polygon combines a protocol and a framework for building blockchain networks, which are fully compatible with Ethereum and connected to its mainnet. Polygon was launched in 2017 and moved to its own network in 2019. The project is backed by some big names like Binance and Coinbase. The preferred platform for blockchain development is Ethereum. However, it has some limitations. It's slow, expensive, and not customizable. Polygon helps avoid these issues by using proof-of-stake consensus protocol and a modified plasma framework, which supports a system of blockchains connected to the Ethereum chain. This solution allows processing more than 65,000 transactions per second with block confirmation times of less than 2 seconds. There are plans to deploy other scaling solutions in addition to Plasma, like optimistic rollups, ZK rollups, sidechains, and others. Polygon provides this framework for developers who want to scale their dApps together with the tools to easily build their own chain templates, support for Solidity, Viper languages, Ethereum libraries, consensus mechanism implementation solutions, etc. The resulting chains are compatible with each other, as well as with the main Ethereum chain. The transactions within the Polygon ecosystem are paid in Matic tokens, which is also used for payment services and transaction fees. Polygon was set up to address such issues. The Ethereum-based project seeks to effectively join the dots between other projects on the network, creating a framework that will allow developers to easily create new blockchains that will be able to integrate with existing Ethereum ecosystems. Effectively, Polygon seeks to fix the Ethereum scalability by offloading some of the work from the base layer to additional layers linked to its protocol, thus taking the load of the main network. Consider that Ethereum is capable of processing around 2.5 transactions per second. Layer 2 scaling facilitated by Polygon could potentially allow thousands of transactions to be completed in the same amount of time. Given the growing popularity of DeFi, it would appear that there is the need for scalability solutions, and Polygon has certainly generated a lot of interest. But does it present a good investment opportunity? In the following guide, we'll consider the project's potential over the next 5 to 10 years. Ethereum 2.0. Any Ethereum enthusiasts might already be wondering why a scaling solution will be needed once Ethereum completes its much-hyped infrastructure upgrade. The answer is simple: scalability. Whilst Ethereum 2.0 may well boost the platform's block creation time and go some way to lowering fees, the emergence of DeFi means that Ethereum users could grow exponentially, which will eventually slow down Ethereum once again, regardless of its upgrade. Polygon is a long-term solution that will effectively prevent this from happening. Whereas the sharding technique will massively improve Ethereum's speed, it's plausible that the network will eventually be called upon to process hundreds of thousands, even millions, of transactions per second. And this is why it will still require Layer 2 solutions. So what is Matic? Matic is the utility token used on the Polygon network. It effectively has three uses. Firstly, it is used as part of the proof-of-stake mechanism for use inside chains on the network. It also facilitates a separate staking mechanism for projects that improve the Polygon ecosystem. This is effectively a way to incentivize developers to create dApps needed to enhance the network. This mechanism is funded by reserving a percentage of the Polygon transaction fees in protocol, which can then be paid out to developers contributing to the Polygon infrastructure. Finally, Matic can also be used to pay fees on the Polygon network. When it comes to tokenomics, there are currently around 6.3 billion Matic tokens in circulation, with more released on a month-by-month basis. The total supply is capped at 10 billion. Check out what top 10 DeFi cryptocurrencies to invest in. Looking at Polygon's price history, Polygon's Matic barely made an impact when it was first listed across major exchanges. In fact, the token was valued at less than a cent for its first few months of trading and remained below 2 cents until January of 2021, where it was swept up in the market-wide upswing. Since then, however, Matic has garnered a huge amount of attention, which has been reflected in some impressive price movement. By March, the token was trading at 41 cents, which marked a price increase of over 33%. Interest in what the project could do for the Ethereum project began to grow, and it wasn't long before Matic was on the move again. May saw Polygon reach its all-time high of $2.62, which might not sound like a huge number, but considering it started the year trading at around 1 cent, most investors would agree that Matic had yielded some pretty impressive returns. Since May, the crypto market has cooled somewhat and Matic's value has dropped to $1.11. However, declining prices have been seen by most leading tokens, and it seems that Polygon is a long way away from sinking back to its pre-2021 price. What's next? Polygon price predictions for 2025. So, Polygon certainly has a great deal of potential, but as we have seen, this doesn't always equate to being a good investment opportunity. To get an idea of what's expected of Matic's value, we need to turn to a few leading crypto analysts. For example, looking ahead to 2025, Digital Coin Price has Polygon going from strength to strength. It predicts that Matic will regain the $2 in early 2022 and continue to gain ground over the next couple of years. By 2025, the platform expects Polygon to be worth upwards of $3.75, before price growth cools slightly at the end of the year.